Welcome inside our building. This is the main entrance, the main foyer of our new high school, and spectacular will it be. When you enter into our building, you will be in a vestibule right here that will be a secured vestibule. Behind me will be a set of glass doors that will remain locked throughout the entire day. The front doors will be all glass as well, but open during the day. When visitors come to our building, they'll come to this vestibule area. There'll be a buzz-in system to my left. The secretaries in the front office, also to my left, will have a eye-to-eye contact of our visitors, as well as voice contact through the voice box that will be mounted to my left. There'll also be video screens for the secretaries to view visitors as well from their video screens at their desks. So it'll be a secure entryway for all of our visitors. They will buzz in, they'll enter the main office, and then they'll go ahead and state their purpose, and they'll be directed to the appropriate people. And if you look over my shoulder, you will see a suite of offices that will provide our community all the resources they need. Presently, if you go into our old building, you have to walk the halls for quite a distance to get to guidance counselors, to get to social workers, to get to even my office. Here, everything is all in one area, which will make it very convenient for our families and for our community. So behind me is the main office, and my office is off to the right of the main office. You have the assistant principal's office on the other side of the main office. You have the dean's office suite, and then you have the guidance suite. So all of the resources as it relates to school counselors, to deans of students, to the administration in particular, is all located here. For those parents that are here for PPTs or special conferences with our special education program, their offices are directly above me and can be reached via one of the two elevators that we have in our building, or through my office where there's an internal stairwell that will go up to the third floor for our PPT rooms and our special ed coordinators' offices as well. We're also excited about this entryway because it serves a couple purposes. When people come into our building, our visitors, we really want them to know what we're all about. And so when you enter into this foyer area, behind me and inlaid into the floor will be an 8-foot diameter circular piece of granite from our local quarry. And it really speaks to the history of our area. And engraved into the granite will be a combination of some of the earliest class shields ever constructed by graduating classes at our high school, going back as early as 1914. Presently, if you come into our library, you will see many class shields on the walls of the library. In fact, they are throughout our building. We wanted to retain that history of the class shields piece for our high school. And so this piece of granite will reflect the history of the class shields, the history of all our graduating classes. It'll be spectacular. And then to my left, hanging here, will be 3 transparent glass screens with 3 cameras projecting, or 3 projectors projecting onto that surface pretty much anything we'd like. We can actually videotape a dissection going on in a lab. We can videotape a robotics competition, a state championship soccer game. We can go ahead and videotape activities for the week, any of our theater arts programs, music programs, and we can actually run those continuously. So when visitors come into our foyer area, not only are they hit with the rich history and tradition of our high school, but they're also in front of all the activities that are going on a daily basis in our classrooms, which should be spectacular. I also want to discuss at this time the color schemes for our building, because as we walk through the new construction, some of the areas are already beginning to be painted, and the architects didn't leave anything unturned. They did a beautiful job in scheduling the kinds of colors that will be used throughout the building. Being a 3-story building, they've decided that the first floor will be earth tone colors, the second floor will be very neutral colors, and the third floor will be sky colors. So we have some nice dark blue designs on the third floor, some very light blue and Guilford green colors on the second floor, and then our earth tones on the first floor. So come on with me and we'll take a look at some of the classrooms as well.